Journey into Unknown Worlds, number 2, December 1950.
Unless I act right now, it means the end of the world.
But what can you do? You're helpless.
What happens when worlds collide? No escape. The dreaded secret of Zilka Castle lay hidden somewhere within its crumbling walls, a secret that mortal men of flesh and bone would have been wise to leave undisturbed, a force of such potent evil that once released there could be no escape.
There has never been one like me in this world, and there shall never be another. I am the only person afflicted with this horrible curse, and the secret lies in this sheet of paper. My only hope is that someone will pick it up, read it, and then, with heaven's help, come to my aid.
Can you imagine? The winds seem to carry it straight towards us.
Look, there's something written on it. Let's see what it said. Take a look at this, honey.
I, Boris Chetsvoth, only 2 years ago arrived at Zilka Castle in the heart of Central Europe. With me was Professor Polkin and his daughter Sigrid. It was a dark night and...
I don't like the looks of it, Father. It frightens me.
There is nothing to fear, Sigrid. I know that the secret I am after is hidden somewhere in this castle. When I have found it, I shall be the most famous scientist in the world.
Boris, see that the laboratory equipment and books are brought in at once. We may still have time to complete some experiments tonight.
Yes, Professor Polkin. Right away, sir. As I left to do his bidding, I heard Sigrid speaking to her father in a low whisper. I knew well enough the nature of her words.
Why do you keep Boris with you, Father? I don't trust him.
His character is of little interest to me, my dear. The fact that he is a good assistant is all that matters. Come now, you mustn't allow these things to disturb you.
To explain the reason for our visit to Zilka Castle is to approach madness, yet we were confident that somewhere within those dark walls lay hidden a formula that could render the human form invisible. That night, our equipment was in readiness. The generators are in excellent order, sir.
Fine, Boris. Now bring up the amperage slowly.
It's coming from Sigrid's room. I got there as quickly as I could, and it's only a bat, Sigrid. They're harmless.
Maybe so, but it frightened me. It's so loathsome. Thank you for coming, Boris. I'll be all right now.
Why do you draw away from me so? You know my feelings towards you, how I've longed to hold you in my arms like this, to know your kiss.
Let go of me. I despise you.
I've seen all I care to see, Boris. Return to the laboratory at once, and take this warning with you. If you so much as touch my daughter again, I'll kill you. I know a lot of this has been a terrible strain upon you, my dear, but it won't be for much longer. Tomorrow, we begin the search for the hidden formula. A matter of days.
All I know is that I have a feeling that something terrible will happen. I can't explain, but it's here.
According to Professor Polkin, the original owner of the castle, there in Zilka, had partially discovered the secret of invisibility and had hid it in one of the towers just before his death. We searched for days. Then, one threatening night...
Raise the lamp, Boris, quickly.
It's a secret passageway of some kind.
Yes, Boris, and I think we shall now find what we've been looking for.
This room must have been used as a torture chamber many years ago.
Never mind that. The chest, Boris. I'm positive it's what... There, that takes care of the lock. It's here. I found it. I've found it at last.
May I see too, Professor?
Not so soon, Boris. Go to your room at once. When I call you, you may join me in the laboratory, but not until then.
As you wish, Professor Polkin. For the remainder of that day and into the following night, Professor Polkin worked alone in the lab. Then, as the hour approached midnight, I let myself in without his hearing me.
Soon now, I shall have carried Baron Zilka's formula to a successful conclusion. This high voltage will break the molecules down to their greatest potential. My triumph is at hand.
Not your triumph, Professor Polkin. Your death.
No, you mustn't.
Now, the secret will be mine. I shall have more power than any man ever had. Now Sigrid will no longer run from me. My throat, it burns like fire, and my body feels so strange, so different. It's beginning to take effect. My hand is becoming transparent. The flesh and bone is disappearing. Now to find the antidote and stop the process before it's too late. Desperately I search for the antidote, and with each passing minute, more of my material body dissolved into nothingness. I can't find it, but there must be an antidote. There has to be, somewhere. I've got to do something before... There was so little time left, and yet I had to communicate what had happened. I was fast losing control of my voice, so seizing a pencil, I began to set it all down when...
Father, oh no, he's dead.
With a final desperate effort, I tried to speak. If she would only read the note, but instead she seized her father's gun and... Sigrid, this note must have antidote. My voice, She turned and fled. I tried to stop her, but how could I? I could touch nothing, and nothing could touch me. I was without substance, and soon I would be without shape or form. Since then, I have followed this paper wherever the wind may take it. My face is worse than a living ghost, without sense of touch or smell. All that remains with me is sight, and the prayer that nothing happens to this scrap of paper.
What a laugh, honey. Probably somebody's idea of a practical joke.
You can say that again.
They aren't the first to have thrown it away. It's been that way with all of them. My only hope is that someone will find this paper and believe that they will help find an antidote before it's too late.
The end.